Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nafisa P. Thank you so much for joining me. And I think this is going to be my second recording using my iMac, and I am trying to have myself on the screen so you can see me in this little box, and I can record on the screen. So I just wanted to tell you guys about the blog articles that I've been putting together and putting it on my website, navitapblog.com. And I wanted to talk about in this video today side hustles for extra income. That is the title of the blog article, and I wanted to just talk about it on my channel here for a little bit. So if you're looking for a side hustle this year, 2020, I know there's so many things going on. And everyone out there is going through a lot. Being home can really take a toll on you. I know it's taken a toll on me, and it can take a toll on anyone who lost someone or gone through the pandemic, who's gone through just losing their jobs, or going through losing your business. It's so many things, and for anyone out there, my heart goes out to you, and I hope that everything works out for the best. On this video, I wanted to talk about side hustles for extra income, and I'm just going to go over this blog article with you. And for anyone out there who's thinking about starting a blog and wants to know the basics and how to get started, I recently started my blog. There's actually a lot of things on my blog that has to be redone or altered or changed, and it's going to be changed as I go. And I just dived right into it. And anyone out there, if you're on the fence and you're thinking about starting a blog, I really think you should start. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just start. Stop procrastinating. Go for it. Dive in. Don't wait for the big miracle to happen and you're going to learn everything overnight, because it does not happen. It will not happen. You're not going to learn anything overnight, okay? Just think about it, because this is really something that you should put your time into. If you know that this is something that you should be putting your time into, and it's something that you have a passion for and you've been talking about it, everyone in your family knows that you want to do this, just do it. Okay, that's my pep talk for today. Okay, so side hustles for extra income. Let's go through the blog. So as I say here, in these difficult times, we must find a way to earn extra income, extra money, since we are facing a lot of challenges nowadays. And I think I just touched upon that. Right now, having a cash flow problem, this happens to everyone. I mean, everyone is affected. No matter where you are in the world, you're affected. And maybe now, going through the pandemic, you might say, you know what, maybe this is it. This is the time I need to focus on myself, focus on creating a business, a side hustle, earn extra income, and make it happen. This is the time. Okay, so I put a few things on here, so let's go over the first item. Some online jobs. There are plenty of online jobs if you're really look into it. If you go to the Google search and you type in the Google remote, you can just type in remote jobs online, work from home. And there are tons of jobs. But if you're looking specifically work from home jobs, there are tons. And there's lots of people out there that work from home, and there is nothing wrong with it. It is saving you time from going to the office. So hallelujah. Good luck to you. Get a remote job. Besides getting an online job, I mean, you can really take this to another level. Like if you are a freelancer, I know I was a freelancer many years ago, and freelancing can be tough, but if you're doing it on the side and you really push yourself, you can do really, really well. So you can be a freelancer, you can work on Upwork, you can work on Fiverr. There's so many websites to do freelancing. So there is a ton of jobs. So I would definitely put some links down below for you. My other second item here on the list, I'm trying to earn some extra income in 2020 as another side hustle. You can be flipping items in your house that you no longer use. It's such a big thing. Everyone does it. I've done it. You go on eBay, or you go to flea markets and you buy something that maybe was broken, that maybe you can fix it, or you find someone to fix it, or maybe you see, I know there was a show, what network it was on, but there are people out there that buy furniture and that are maybe, they see it on the street, they might even buy it, they can pick it up on the street, someone threw it out and it looks maybe like crap, and they can actually make it better, sand it down, repaint it, give it a good finish. So there's tons of things that you can do on the side, no matter what industry you're in, and really no matter what niche it is, you can really find items to flip. I know there are lots of people that go to stores and buy clearance items and mark them up and resell them. I've seen people go to TJ Maxx and places like that, which I love TJ Maxx, by the way. But if you go to TJ Maxx and you see certain items that you know that you can flip for a profit, why not? Also, another good website, if you're a clothes person, you're really good at finding women, maybe high-end women clothing that are maybe pre-owned, and maybe, I've heard people go to Goodwill or Salvation Army or places like that in thrift stores, and you buy these clothes that are pre-owned, but they're vintage, and there's a nostalgic. There are people out there that really like that kind of clothing, and they will buy them. Like an app, I'm not sure if it's a website, but it's an app, Poshmark. That's huge. That's blown up. So if you have not checked that out, go ahead. Maybe that's something that you might be interested in. Item I have on my website, let's see, on my blog is Real Estate Agent. There's, I know a lot of real estate agents, and they make a killing. Seriously, they make they do really well. And if you take a look at the course, I think there's plenty of courses online, or real estate courses. You can just take it online or go to the school and get your license and start earning money. But remember, it is all commission based, and the same thing with everything else here. I guess you can call it commission as well, but you really don't make money unless you sell the items. I guess this case, real estate agent, you don't make any money until you sell a house. But in real estate, being a real estate agent, it's all about relationships and developing relationships and keeping relationships, because those people will remember you and they would want you to sell their houses, right? So that's another avenue, but that might take some time to build. The other item I have on here is selling some homemade PPE and masks. I mean, that is really skyrocketing right now. Wow, if you go on Etsy and you take a look at what other people are creating and selling, they're creating masks at home. Seriously, who would have thought of this a year ago? I mean, I certainly wouldn't have thought that. I mean, you can really take this to another level. People are creating all sorts of things, even making hand sanitizer. I mean, I've heard this so many times over and over again. I've seen it, if you go online right now, go to Target.com. People are selling this stuff like crazy. I mean, go on eBay, it's all on there. So creating something that's in demand right now, that people use, that people need right now, you're gonna be successful. And the other thing on here I have is become a delivery guy or girl. Anyone can really do it. There's plenty of people out there that cannot, like even the elderly cannot go and pick up their groceries. There are websites like for Target, I think it's Ship It, and there's a bunch of others, and it's very easy to get started, and you make money quickly. So if you're thinking about that, you should definitely get into it. We've heard of Uber, you've heard of Lyft, but there's tons. Let me know what side hustle you're thinking about. I know some people are trying to create maybe a sticker shop on Etsy. I mean, there's tons of things. The list is endless. I know I've only given you a few there, but the list is endless. There's so many things you could think about. And as I've said before in a previous video, one of the best things for you to do is to brainstorm and really stick to one or two things. Try not to go into so many directions, because then you might fall short and you might say, you know what, I give up, I can't do this. Stick with one thing. Develop one thing, work on one side hustle, get it to the point where you are on autopilot, where it's like you know what you're doing, you know how fast it's going to take you to do it. and you're done. And then you can move on to something else. But master it and then move on. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I have inspired some of you out there to start a blog or start a YouTube channel. It's your year 2020, and I'm glad I provided you with some information. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Let YouTube know to promote my videos. Please. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.